They had the Chirac wave when these motherfuckers was dissing these mans, Keith, Dirk, JoJo, fuck P. Rico, all these other niggas, Lil J who's in jail right now, like all these niggas was dissing and like I guess the drill movement became viral and it kept pushing to other places. We had like OG Man who went to somebody's grave and did a disrespectful music video. And I think he passed away off that. Everybody been disrespecting to the point now we've really focused on Jacksonville and we got the Young and Ace and Foolio beef at the forefront and is bleeding into hip hop. Anyways, what's up? What's happening? It's K.A. We back in this night. K is so good that he sleep with a cut of Uppertron. You know I want a fucking ton. But anyways, we here to talk about this shit. Now this is a little think piece and stuff. I'm just talking my little shit real quick. Ain't really no story to it. I'm just here to talk my little shit and vibe out real quick. But anyways, at this point, like, it gets to the point, like, yo, what is going on in the music industry? Like, we all know Beef helps sell records. We all know that. It gives prominence to people. It brings more eyes to certain artists you might have not been paying that much attention to before the beef, and now you might be paying attention to them. I.e., 6ix9ine of fucking Trippie Redd, for example. That was helping both of them. It was putting a lot of eyes on both of their shit. But now it's getting to the point that, like, the Clout era is dead. And I feel like, does the music industry, is it good for the street era to come back? And let me break this shit down. Now, of course, hip-hop originated on the streets, on the blocks. Niggas was talking this shit and they was doing this shit. But compared to now, it's different. Like, a lot of the OGs say back then we had morals, we had rules, we did a certain way. Compared to now, niggas just wilding, we doing all this thing, slime culture is a thing, etc., etc. And I gotta ask myself, or ask y'all, like, do we need the street culture back? At one point, we could say 2016-ish, 2017, it was the SoundCloud era. Even though if you look back at that XXL list, a lot of the niggas on there was some street-ass niggas. But again, SoundCloud was making the thing. We had the Uzis, the Yachties, Playboy Cardis, and they was coming up. They was making noise. SoundCloud was a thing. You was finding a lot of these artists on SoundCloud putting in work and just building the regime. And then Clout started coming in. We had the Little Pumps and the Smoke Perps and all these people and the Dudley guys, and they was doing all the Clout stuff. They was doing everything for Clout. Lil Pump on the internet being an idiot, Smoke Perp being on the internet doing some dumb shit, and it was what it was. There was some street niggas there, don't get me wrong. We had the Kodaks and the 21 Savages. There was some street niggas there. But for mostly, all these niggas was doing shit for clout and attention and all this stuff. We had motherfuckers signing, like, the Cash Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil and shit. They was doing all this shit. They was signing up all these YouTube niggas because they had, like, internet prominence and clout of some sort, trying to turn all these niggas into rappers, you know what I'm saying? I think the only successful two, to be honest, is DDG and Queen. I don't know how the fuck to say her last name. Nija. Her. You know who I'm talking about, the medicine chick. I make her sound like a nurse, but anyways, those are the only two of prominence at this point. But anyways, they were signing all these YouTube niggas, getting them in advance on their label, you know what I'm saying, try to build them up as a rapper, and, because they already had a clout, and they already kind of had a fan base that would support them, you know what I'm saying? And to me, those are the only two that really worked or popped off or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, the two people I see that's actually competent and putting in work to try and be taken seriously as an artist. But anyways, as that being said, it took a shift around 2019, 2020, and the real street niggas came back. Durkio's flaming, Baby on Fire, Pooh Shiesty, that's my nigga, but I'm really shiesty. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas came out, they doing the things like the streets is back, and you see it bleeding in. A lot of these rappers that we be talking about, especially that I cover on here, yes, they be getting into bullshit, but there are street niggas who rap. And yes, that is not new to the rap game. A lot of people been doing this in hip-hop. It is not new. But it is a lot of street niggas who rap. King Von, for example. Like, street-ass nigga who rap, talk his shit, and that shit was fire. You hear me? And that is the thing. So the Clout era died. So when you see the Little Pumps and he's fucking wearing, this nigga has fucking nail extensions like he's a fucking blow-up doll, trying to be part of the Macy's Day Parade. You have fucking Smoke Perp shaving his head, trying to look like Drake. Yeah, fucking. Nah, there's just a lot of niggas. Ugly God, like nigga looks like an anorexic bitch. The nigga look like 6'9" on the hydroxycut, trying to look like an IG model and shit nowadays. Beefing with academics for some reason. I was gonna do a video on that, but I let that route because that's some personal shit. That's whatever with them niggas. But anyways, you have Bad Baby on fucking OnlyFans because the rap shit ain't working anymore. It's just weird. Because the street niggas came back and they didn't have staying power, if you will. See, this is the thing. And I remember Uzi used to say this, like, yo, he might only have 3 years in this shit. Whenever he started, like, let's just say 2017, 2018, he might have 3 years in this shit and the niggas might not remember him and he's gone. And see, that's the thing. That's why I always champion that 2016 list. Because majority of the niggas there, even, hey, you don't have to count Lil Dicky, but he still has prominence. The niggas on those TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them niggas, majority are still around. Kodak, still here. 21, still here. Yachty, still here. Uzi, still here. Denzel Curry, still here. Anderson .Paak, still here. Lil Dicky, you can count him or not, but he's still, like, doing TV shows and shit. Designer, honestly, still here. He's still around, he's still kicking, he's still dropping music. Who else did I fucking forget? Dave East, still fucking here. G Herbo, still fucking here. All them niggas are still around, but and yes, there's some hood niggas and street niggas on that crop. Yes, there was some SoundCloud people on. But as you see after that, as the years with the 2018, the 2019, with 2017, 2018 shit. Maybe even, yeah, 2019, 2019 they good. 2019 they good. 2019 they good. Yeah, Megan Baby, yeah they good. The Baby they good. Yeah. And Gun and shit, yeah they good. But yeah, you could see from that when it was more like niggas on SoundCloud on those other two lists. It's very bad. And a lot of them niggas, they didn't have staying power. YB and Namir didn't have staying power. Like, a lot of these niggas did not have staying power, and it was what it was. They were just part of the Clout era. And it is what it is. And they did not stay prominent. And now that the streets is back, you gotta look at it though. Even though we're saying the Clout era is dead, you gotta look at the street era bring back. Like, do we really want it back though? Because look at all the shit that's happening in Jacksonville. All these niggas trying each other, and a lot of the artists that have passed away over some shit. Do we really want that back? Because we're losing a lot of talented people. All this stuff's happening, and it's like, bro, we're knowing of niggas. Yes, because they are talented, but also because it's beef. Who I smoke? Ignorant Classic. Fuck with the song. Not gonna lie to you. Good fucking song. Me, love Young and Ace. Foolio, he cool. I fuck with Foolio too. But then when you go back and you actually look at the shit that's bleeding into the music, you like, bro, this ain't healthy, number one. And number two, like, there's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain here. I imagine if it just gets that disrespectful that, hey, somebody on their side pass away. It's fucked up. And we don't want that to happen. Me watching the Chicago niggas for a long time and covering them niggas for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see it. Like, yes, all the sides, listen, you from wherever, I don't really give a fuck. But, like, all the sides have talent. All the sides have rappers, and they're good as fuck. But, like, it's just fucked up because the beef they have, like, some of these people might pass away, and they don't get the bigger platform to show they are really talented. I might know. You watching this thing might not know. But not everybody might not know. I've been fucking with Dirk since 2012. Right? I love the energy he's going on right now. Don't get me wrong. But for a long time when he was doing all this stuff and he was like singing to the females, I didn't fuck with it. I wanted the L's anthem, Lil Durk. I wanted This Ain't What You Want, Lil Durk. So when he came back to that shit, I was like, yeah, I like this energy. I'm fucking with it. But a lot of niggas like, yo, Durk go hard. I'm like, bro, he been like this though. Wave Durk, I know he got the dreads back, but Wave Durk, listen, he go crazy. I'm saying Vaughn, he brought back the feeling from 2012, 2013 of the drill shit. Like, a lot of this shit is here, and this is the thing, people have passed away from this shit. That's why, again, I'm not condoning Quando Rondo or whatever the fuck, but when he was talking this shit in the story, he's like, hey, if he did that to me, I would have said he wrong. He's like, yo, bro, people die by this shit. I know this is a murder game. You know, we all street niggas. It is what it is. Yes, they are artists, and yes, we want the best for them, and we don't want them to get in trouble or even pass away. But at the same time, like, nigga, the streets is back. The Clout era dead. I don't know why you're looking at these niggas for Clout. That's why when Gilly and these niggas was coming up, like, it was better to live a long life, which they're fucking right. But at the same time, niggas died over this. It's not gonna be like, hey man, just we done. Niggas dap it up and they go fucking to McDonald's and get some junior chickens and shit. No, like, it's done. Like, bro, niggas died over this shit. It's gonna be hard to get over. It can't be super duper easy like that. And that's just what I'm just thinking about. Cause it's just crazy at this point. Like, really go back and look at some of these niggas. Stop at the list with Meg and Baby and them niggas. The Baby, whatever. But like, go back and look at the 2017 and the 2018 list. Just look at a lot of them niggas. You're like, wow, the fuck happened to y'all niggas? Where the fuck y'all at? It wasn't sustainable. It was a fad. Just like how niggas like that be complaining on Twitch view this little hot tub shit as a fad, and it ain't gonna give you staying power. It's just fucked up, but hey, it is what it is. But then when these rappers come on, they're like, oh, why people ain't fucking with me? I'm not hot anymore. Nigga, you was here for whatever your run was. You didn't have staying power. You relied on the social media influence and just the antics instead of putting out quality and good music. Compared to the Kodaks and the 21s who have been here and they're still going and prospering. It is what it is. Like, hey. And it sucks, of course, because you might fuck with these artists, but hey, it is what it is. And sadly, it is what it is. I wouldn't say this is a retrospect. This is just a discussion. What the fuck y'all think about what the hell I just said about this shit? I just had a quick thought in my head. I'm like, man, let me just put this to fucking camera and talk about my shit real quick. But hey, you know what it is. I just said my little piece real quick. And I'm off of this thing real quick. You know, you're Mishlam Zoom piece, y'all. Gang. Hey, subscribe real quick for a real one.